I wanted to review the Taylor Swift Folklore sweatshirt. I've started to kind of have a low-key addiction of buying Taylor Swift merch. I wanted to start reviewing some of the items that I've gotten, so especially while they're new, that way I can, if you want to get them, then you can, and you'll know what you're getting into. So obviously you can see I recently purchased this Folklore sweatshirt. You know that when all you have to do is type in T to the little search bar and it pulls up Taylor Swift's page that you have been on it too much. Okay. This is it. And it's called the So Much for Summer Love pullover sweatshirt, and it can include the deluxe album. The one that includes the deluxe album is $60. I got the other one because it's a little bit cheaper. So this one is the $60 one that comes with the album, the digital album, and then this is the $56.50 one that doesn't come with the album. So if you want to save yourself $4 and $3.50, then you that's what I did, because I already have the album. I have Apple Music, so I didn't have to exactly buy it, but I also bought the physical copy because I'm a psychopath, but it's fine. What do I think about this? That's the real question. So, sorry, if I'm looking over here, it's because I'm looking at a mirror. I have a mirror, right? What up? So that's what I'm looking at. So in the picture, it looked like it was going to be a softer fabric. I don't know how to explain what kind of fabric I was expecting, but this isn't it. It's not like bad or anything. It's definitely like soft. It feels like sweatpants, like cheap sweatpants. Let me see if I have something that feels like what I'm talking about. This is what I was expecting it to feel like. Okay, so for Utah fam, if you've ever been to Sundance and seen, or known someone who has and seen this sweatshirt, this is what I was expecting the outside of it to feel like. This sweatshirt isn't like particularly soft. It's just like, I don't know, whatever this is. I mean, it's not itchy, but it's like, it's not like, ooh, feel how soft it is. It's just like comfortably soft. But the outside is like, is soft. It feels like smooth. I don't know how else to explain that. I don't know what this is made out of because the tag is all worn. But that's what I was kind of expecting out of this one. I was honestly expecting it to fit the same way as that sweatshirt too. But it doesn't. But I don't really care about the fit. Like, the fit is okay. The sweatshirt I was just showing you, the Sundance one, that one I like because it goes over my butt a little bit. So it's like, I can hike it up if I want to, but this one, if I want it to have that like oversized sweatshirt, then yeah, it's not the look. It's not the look. So I'd rather it look like this. I am a size small in the Sundance sweatshirt, in case that matters to you. This one I got is also a size small. Another thing I've noticed with a lot of Taylor Swift merch, it's probably just because she's so tall, or maybe not, but the arms are always really long. So I guess for reference, I'm 5'1" and like 115 pounds. So the arms are always too long. For a sweatshirt, that doesn't really matter. For some of the other merch, it's a little more like, I wish that it wasn't that way, especially since it's the smallest size. It's like, I want it to be small and proportionate, but you can only ask for so much from people who are freaking 5'10", 6 foot with heels, you know? I mean, I'm only a foot shorter. Side note, I don't know if you guys saw the performance with Maren Morris. Is her name Maren Morris? She's the country singer girl. Anyways, in the Reputation Stadium tour, she performed, but Maren Morris is like 5 foot. Done! 5'1", so basically the same height as me. And so seeing her on stage with the massive, gargantuous Taylor Swift, who's like freaking 6 foot tall or more in heels. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, someday in my wildest dreams, if I ever become a performer, which I don't know, but if I do, I'm gonna look like a freaking shrimp. So it's fine. It's fine. My collaboration with Taylor Swift, you know, it's on its way. You know, it's in the works. So we'll get there. But it's not gonna happen anytime soon. So probably. So no worries about that, I guess. Okay, so back to the sweatshirt. All Taylor Swift merch, for the most part, has long arms. Okay. I like the sweatshirt. It's soft on the inside, which is good. It wasn't like an especially high quality feeling sweatshirt, which is what I was kind of expecting since it was kind of expensive, but basically my biggest qualm with this sweatshirt right now is I feel like someone just pooped all the ink right here, and then this is all blank. Like, especially if I pull it out. I do not like this. I like the concept of the sweatshirt. I'm not in love with the fact that it's like completely blank here, all the splotches here, which is where the title is, which is the basically same color. It's like slightly darker, but it makes it hard to see the folklore, so that makes me kind of sad. So that's how I feel. I think I'll get over it, but Taylor, if you happen to stumble upon this video and you want to send me a new one, I wouldn't be upset about it. I just want one that looks like the website, where it's like splotchy all over, not just all the ink in one spot, and so you can actually read the title. But it's fine. It says on the website, you know, that it's not going to be the same on every one, so I can't complain too much because I knew what I was getting into. I just didn't think it was going to be like, okay, we splotched it all in one spot, left the rest blank, and also you can't read the title. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm complaining a lot. So I guess if you're looking to order this sweatshirt in particular, just realize that the ink, you don't know what it's going to look like, so it might not look the same as online. And it could potentially be harder to read than the one that you've got online. But it is soft. If you have longer arms, you know, that might be good for you. I don't know how long are my arms? Aha! Okay, we're in business. Don't mind my closet. Okay, so my arms from, I guess it's a dropped seam. So I actually okay, that is something to say because I like dropped seams. Because it makes me look like, you know, a cute little small human on the inside. So the top of my shoulder to the end of my, I don't know what the best way to do this is. I guess it doesn't really matter how long my hand is. It goes to like 20 inches of where this should be ending. But the sweatshirt goes, whatever that is, it's like 24. So it's like 4 inches longer than my arms. So that's good to know. But other than that, honestly, this fits pretty well because the long arms thing I've just grown to expect for long sleeve items from Taylor Swift merch. Yeah, but overall, I really like it. I'm definitely going to wear it. It is also, I should add, it's very warm. I'm like sweating wearing this, and I'm just in like I don't even know what the thermostat set to, but whatever room temperature is, probably like 70 or something. I'm like sweating, and I've just had it on for like however long I've been filming, 12 minutes. So So there's that. If you have any other questions about this, let me know, and I'll try to answer them. Maybe I'll post a follow-up. I'd say it's definitely worth the purchase. I have seen DIY versions that look extremely similar, but if you're anything like me, you know, you want it to be real, and you want it to not fall apart in 5 seconds, which any shirt where you're like ironing on that I've had before, it's not the same, man. It's not the same. It just like peels off eventually. So not in love with that in terms of the DIY. Maybe I'll try it one of these days and then tell you guys which idea is better. I don't know. I have no idea. Also, I don't know how you'd get this exact color. It seems like a more obscure blend of black and water. I just don't know how you would get the exact color. Like, it's not exactly black. Like, there's other colors in this that are like warmer. It's like a blackish brown. So good luck trying to match it. That's that. And but you could get a sweatshirt that fits you better. That's a perk. Okay, fit for a 5'1", 115 give or take pound gal. So the arms are too long, but this part honestly feels fine because if you had a little bit of a longer torso, you could pull it down and it would still look normal, but it still looks pretty normal to me like that because it just like kind of poofs over it, and honestly it looks like a sweatshirt. So fit, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 stars, and that's just because the arms are always too long, but it's honestly okay. Maybe I'll get 4.5 out of 5, because in the winter I like doing this. Just me? Okay. In terms of the feel of the fabric, I would give it probably also like a 4. It's really soft on the inside. I have no qualms. I just expected it to feel more like that Sundance sweatshirt. So at first I was disappointed, but now I'm like, okay, it's just because you had a weird expectation. So not weird, but just I had an expectation that wasn't what it is, but it's fine. Online shopping. In terms of the aesthetic compared to the website, I would put that at like you see, I don't want it to be too low because the website does say, you know, that the coloration will vary. But with that said, it also said that for that that like pink flowery shirt. Here, I'll just pull it out. It said that also for this one. Because the back is like an ombre, like pink to white type thing. And it looks exactly the same as the website. So I feel like they could have done a little bit of a better job with the dye. So maybe I'll give that like a 2.8. Yeah, I honestly am going to give it a 2.8 because it doesn't look very close to the website. And if I was shopping like in person, I'd be more okay with the variation because I could pick the one I like. And I don't really like that it's all the colors in one space and it covers the name. Like that kind of bothers me. More than the fact that it's all in one place. It bothers me that the place that it's in is covering the name, so it's harder to read. But it's probably gonna grow on me and like bump up to like a 3. Okay, final ratings are, okay, I'm just gonna put it up here. Or here, or here, or here, or here. I'm not really sure where it's gonna end up going. I'm gonna try to put it here. So I'm gonna point here. Okay, final review for the size and fit. For the feel of the fabric. For the aesthetic compared to the website. And that's about it. Overall satisfaction. I'm feeling alright. This is kind of a look. Okay, I'm sorry. I hope you lovelies and Swifties have a wonderful day. And if you want me to review any other clothing items, comment them down below. Right now I have a kind of a limited wallet, but I'll do as much as I can. Comment below and I'll see what I can do in terms of finances right now. And also, if you want to donate to the cause, you can Venmo me any amount that you want, and if multiple people do that, then it'll be easier for me to afford stuff to review for you. So don't feel like you have to do that, but I'm just saying if you want to support the cause. So, alright, well that is the end of this review, and goodbye!